The reason I came to Andrews was because they're one of the only Adventist systems that offer aviation at a larger scale. So I felt by choosing Andrews, I was making a better investment for my future.
In an Adventist institution, we are the only school that offers aviation flight training and aviation maintenance. We provide a very quality, professional program, and our pilots are top-notch. They are going on from here and serving in the mission fields. They're going on and serving in airlines industry. They're also serving in corporations for flight departments and around the world. We have pilots flying for air ambulance. So there's a lot of, this provides a great training ground for them to go anywhere where they really want to end up as far as the flying goes.
I feel that most pilots coming out of this school are more experienced than coming out from other schools because we require more hours of flight than other programs do, and they really prepare you for what's to come ahead, and I'm super confident with the future.
A lot of flight schools do not have this type of airplane. We're one of the few that have a tail wheel, and our students can get what's called a tail wheel endorsement, so they can leave here knowing how to fly a tail wheel aircraft. This airplane here has the Aeronautics panel, and this airplane represents the latest technology, and it's something that you want to learn to fly in because a lot more airplanes nowadays are coming out with these flat panels. Okay. Now this airplane, you see two screens here, also has the traditional instruments on the side here as backup. So if these were to fail, you can still have your backup instruments, which are referred to as steam gauges.
This is our single engine Piper Aero that we have as part of our fleet. It's a complex trainer that students are using for their single engine commercial training.
When I came for aviation program here, the first thing I heard from the chief flight instructor is the safety of plane and students, not just flying. So they are not just here for business. They make sure that they provide safe environment for their students and instructor, other staff, or people around here.
Go ahead and start pulling back on the yoke now, and it's going to come off the runway. Okay. So you just keep pulling back, and there you go, up off the runway.
Our department actually has 2 state-of-the-art flight simulators that we use as part of our flight training, housed in the simulator facility. They're actually imported from France, and we were the first company or school within the U.S. to purchase these particular simulators, and so we're proud of that. And through our FAA certification, now they're used in other schools throughout the country and other businesses. The first one we have is a smaller, custom-made one to reflect what a Cessna 172 with a glass cockpit would be. And so in it you'll see a Garmin 1000. There's 2 that are in there that are actual GPS units that students will train on and get exposure to. This is something that is housed in aircraft all over the world. This is some of the newest technology out there, and so we're proud we can offer that to our students as well.
Go ahead and keep turning all the way to west. Okay, see if we don't overshoot the runway. And kind of momentarily level off here in this turn. Pull back on the yoke a little bit and keep your turn going. See, there's the runway? Mm-hmm. So just keep turning here. Okay. And what we're going to do here is try and line up with that runway. And don't aim for the end of the runway, aim for where those red lights are. Okay? Okay. And there you go. And you're on the runway. Nice job.
No crashes yet. Oops.
Remember the pedals, the pedals. Hit the top of the pedals at the same time. Those are your brakes. So if you
top.
Yeah, push the top. There you go.
The second simulator we have is more generic, but it actually replicates more aircraft, and so it replicates about 18 different models actually, and the panel will change depending on what airplane you're flying. So even though the actual physical cockpit does not change, the instrumentation and the panel actually will change depending on the model of the airplane. You're able to simulate anything from a light aircraft, a light single-engine aircraft, like a Cessna 172, all the way up to a complex turbine aircraft like a King Air or a Citation jet. That's what we can offer our students here as well.
You can see out in front of us, we've got O'Hare.
We're landing into O'Hare.
Yeah, Chicago O'Hare.
I really, really love flying airplanes. It's a huge passion of mine. Taking off and flying around, it's amazing, like looking down and feeling like you're so far up in the sky, and you feel close to God, and it's just a really, really amazing and peaceful experience.
Everything that you could possibly need for the program and for the degree itself, you'll gain it here. The main thing what you need to come with is a desire to learn, because without that you probably wouldn't get pretty far. Other than that, pretty much they'll give you everything else here. The labs are well stocked. I mean, we have every bit of equipment that we would ever need for any of our projects. All of them are in good condition, so we never really have any problems. We have everything from engines, different aircraft that we can use to work on. So it gives us a lot of experience with, rather than just working on single mock-ups, we have entire aircraft that are specifically for the maintenance department that we could work on, so that it's as if we're working on a real aircraft, which it actually is.
This is our airframe lab, where students are able to work throughout the year in between dividing their time in classroom theory and activities to the laboratory here, where they're able to work on aircraft that are here in the lab and able to apply the practical projects and the knowledge they're gaining in the classroom and apply it out here with real aircraft and equipment.
It's just taken off a cowl so we can get access to an engine.
This is a Continental 0200 engine. It produces 100 horsepower, and which is enough for this little two-seat airplane.
After coming here and I saw the Christian environment here, it really impressed me. For my beliefs also, many things has changed since I came here, for my beliefs in behavior and looking at other people.
My advice would be to come and join, because it's wonderful here. It's kind of a very close, like, family environment. You get to know everybody. And everyone is encouraging and helping you along your way, like even if you have difficulties. It's a great school, and I would recommend for everyone to come here if they want to learn how to fly or do maintenance.